we first recognize that we are not free in the sense that we are almost completely conditioned in our action, thought, and feelings by past experiences, by authority, systems of belief, accumulated knowledge, learned responses, habits and patterns, instincts, etc. Being almost entirely a product of our environment and its conditioning, perhaps we are no more than this very conditioning. The question is it possible to be free from this conditioning?
We have already discussed how we can overcome our conditioned responses by only acting after we make deliberate decisions based on sound reasoning.
How can I be free to live in the moment, and act spontaneously, if I am supposed to stop, and make a well-reasoned decision before I act? The will of the free spirit is unconditioned, and acts spontaneously. The free spirit immediately acts, in response to a spiritual impulse. An immediate act of will springs from a spiritual impulse that is an absolute beginning, a first cause. The freedom I seek is unconditioned and unbridled, like a free-spirited horse.
Spontaneous simply means cause unknown. The spontaneous action of the free-spirited horse is nothing but animal instinct. The main characteristic of instinctive life is the immediacy with which the action is triggered, without any reflection on what we are doing.
I agree with Vinay that we cannot depend upon the fumbling deliberation of reason at every moment of decision. While instinctive spontaneous action belongs to our lower animal nature, it can be extended to our higher nature. As part of the self-creation process, we can consciously create our own instincts, such as making good manners an immediate, instinctive reaction. The individual creates higher behavior by first setting a pattern of activity with conscious awareness. By repeating the behavior over time, this higher behavior goes beyond conscious awareness to the depths of the subconscious. Finally, the result of this process is the fluid, spontaneous action characteristic of animals. By internalizing and automatizing preferred behavior, our activity flows naturally and appears more genuine. Instinctive thinking in politics works in the same way. When a candidate memorizes and internalizes his talking points, he will appear to have clear convictions and stand for something, even when he has no clue. When a serious candidate consciously deliberates before speaking to give an informed answer, he may appear hesitant, tentative, and uncertain. Instincts are superior because they do not depend upon the fumbling deliberation of reason. Conscious thinking is pained, laborious, and unwieldy. It ought to be considered only a stepping stone towards the creation of instincts.
Then you consider the human being partly free, and partly unfree.
The human being is free when consciously originating thought and action, and unfree when following instinctive behavior.
We are concerned exclusively with conscious human action. Remember? That is the title of this chapter. In our pursuit of freedom, we are interested in those actions where a motive that has become conscious lies between us and the action.